Meep moop. Hello. Gotta do all the things. I didn't change any of the like Twitch titles or whatever. I just hit live. I was watching YouTube. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch the video a little longer and then I'll start the stream." And then I noticed that it's precisely 6 a.m. Yeah. That's what's up with me. Change that. Yeah. We got a lot of Discord and Palantir collab. Hold on, I just noticed that I posted something in the wrong channel. Oh god. We have this here. There we go. Is in the welcome channel to my Discord server. I post a bunch of memes, and then I have a separate channel where the join messages appear. I just posted the meme into the wrong channel. Just funny. I would have that. I gotta put the stream notification there. There we go. Yeah, the collaboration, you know? So true. Let's see. Yeah. I guess, yeah, I don't have anything visible. Oh, I don't have my notes fucking, like, even opened. I haven't opened Obsidian at all today. Hold on, I need to do that. I don't want my private notes on stream. Alright. There we go. That's done. That's done. And then I have my unorganized notes here. Yep. Oh fuck, I have this thing here. They can go to random users. I did see the thing you posted on Matrix. And like if someone gives enough gift subs so that everyone in the chat is subscribed, then it can go to random users. But I'm pretty sure it prioritizes people who've watched the channel at some point. But I don't know. I don't know if someone has like all of their current chatters and all of the past chatters like with a fucking gift sub and then it goes to a complete random. I don't know if that's possible. Hello Davey. Hope you are doing good. This is the day. This is the day of the multiplayer reckoning, you know? I've done quite a bit of work off stream. There have certainly been times that I've just worked on this. I don't know what to say. There might have been something that I should have been focusing on instead, but I'm like, damn, dude, I gotta... Not like excessively, but a little bit, right? Yeah, I did say that I'm gonna get it... Last week I said that I'm gonna get it done by next week's Sunday, which is tomorrow, right? So it's supposed to be done tomorrow. And I'm thinking, if it's not done today, I think that thing is some stuff that I have to do. go. Yeah, I have some school stuff that I have to do, but it's like, if that doesn't become an obstacle, then I will also stream tomorrow if I don't get multiplayer done today, right? And really, I just need 2 clients connecting through the internet and like interacting, right? And so I'm going to be having 2 clients running locally, and then you like connecting them through Pingy to each other, so it actually goes through something. And I mean, and also if I really want to test it for real, then I can have someone else like run a build and connect to me. We'll see. Doing good, doing good. It's looking forward to getting the shit done. And it's like there's some stuff like the command console that I just fucking stripped out. Like you can see here, the command console is no longer present. There's some annoying work to be done there to make it work with multiplayer. So I'm like, no, we're not having it. We're just not using it. Damn. Too much sugar. Or whatever sweetener they're using. Let's see. So we have input frame. Where do we have the thing that I last worked on? I kind of forgot the name of it. Oh, was it input history? Yeah, it's input history. Okay. So yeah, I need to make input history work. Well, that's the next step. There are some steps after that. We'll have the input history. Then I need to send inputs over the network, compare the received inputs to what we had before. Or actually, I don't even need to do that. I can skip that optimization for now. And every time I receive new inputs, I just resimulate forwards. I guess the physics ticks are fast enough that I don't really have to care. Everything can be optimized later. Like, well, I mean, if you make like bad foundational decisions, then good luck. But these are the kind of things that can be optimized later. At least that's how I feel. Anyway, so we're gonna have this function called when we receive a vec of input frames, and we're gonna have to merge it to our existing stuff. And I was thinking earlier, like off stream, that I might have a meme where it's always a server hosting this shit. And if that's the case, then you can receive the same amount of inputs for all players every single time you receive something from the network. And maybe that's an assumption that you can use to optimize stuff. But for now, I will do it so you can keep track of each player's like individual thingy thing. Let me see if that's a valid link for the thing that I use. No. That is not. It's pingy.io. It's it is not like a thing that you use in your code necessarily. It's just a program you can use to get a tunnel to your like device, right? Like it's very similar to ngrok, but it also supports UDP and doesn't require you to register a payment service to use the service. Granted, I can use ngrok without payment services being registered because my account is old enough. Like I made the account before they made that a requirement, and they're not fucking with the old accounts, which is very cool, right? Yeah. Anyway, I would have okay. I've heard Quick, and it's like I swear, I've also like heard about it, and I kind of know what it is. Let's see. Make UDP interconnections. Okay. What the hell? Oh, okay. So basically replace TCP. I mean, but it's built on top of UDP. So if I use Quick, then I'm using UDP anyway, but I'm giving the logic to someone else, I guess. But it's like, why would I want the overhead of Quick? Like, what does it provide? Let's see. Okay, so I guess I'll forgo the optimization that I have in mind. I'll just write the function that I want. And we are consuming this. We don't have to care about anything needing these input trains later, I think. Yep. First thing. Hello, Hankai. Hello, hello. Solarpunk. I don't think I have heard of Solarpunk before. It sounds interesting. Okay. What are we doing here? If our iterated tick is below dun, dun. Is below or equal to confirmed tick index, then we don't care about it. We do have to do this here as well. I like the fake emote gremlin. I actually love it. Yeah. True though. It's true. I should look it up indeed. Who am I kidding? If I put it in the hover screen, then I'm just reading it on the hover screen. I'm not gonna do the code at the same time. Mm-hmm. Not gonna lie, this reminds me of like AI generated art so bad. Holy fuck. Like it's exactly that look. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, this is definitely AI. Okay, yeah. Well, if you have images to send me on like Discord of like good examples, then let me know. That is like one of the first times that I've tried to look up something and the AI shit actually impeded my search. And I'm being fully serious. Like I don't really Like, it hasn't really affected me so far. But that definitely is like, I actually couldn't get to know what it's supposed to look like because of that. That's amazing. Actually, now I'm curious. What if I just do minus AI on the search? This is still AI. Okay, how? Because it doesn't say that it's AI. Oh, but it still fucking includes AI. Bruh. How do I actually get it to exclude? That's awesome. Okay, sure. I don't know if it's start page being broken or it doesn't fucking know. Anyway. Yeah. Always, always, always. Because I should be on Do Not Disturb on Discord, to be fair. So actually on element, I'll just mute the element tab. True, I can just mute both tabs and not care about what the platforms are trying to do. So true, so true. Yeah, yeah, it is. I've nothing to say about the already part of that. It's an oof. I can say that. Let's see. Okay. Nice. Let me take a look. Well, I just realized that this thing that I'm doing will not work with multiple people. Let me open all of these separately in el browser. The crazy thing is, at least the first one you sent, if this was like in the sea of AI generated ones, then I wouldn't be able to like say like what it is. You know? Like is it AI or not basically? Um like if you put this in the middle, like you have all the AI generated ones and then you have this, then it's like yeah, it blends in. Yeah. Nice. Dude, it's like yeah, we could be going in this direction. It's awesome. Holy shit. Yeah, no, I'm just starting the process that you made all this. Holy. Um. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely have someone that I can pester if I need like environments done. Because I'm maybe gonna start charging some people for programming work, and that's gonna be good. And if that starts happening, then I will most likely funnel some of that money back into my own projects. Because I think like it just makes sense to invest in my own projects, right? Yeah. Uh and I don't know. It's like if it's a project that the person working on is not as invested in, then it's like yeah, it's like money has to change hands. Like if it's a pure passion thing, then it's like it can work well. Yeah. It's very good. Very nice, very nice. Oh yeah, this is a meme that I saw recently. Claire has seen this, but so it's a good one. Hello, cute box. It is me. I don't know who you are, though. At least none of my bells are ringing right now. You can choose to stay mysterious, or you can elaborate on your identity. So this is oh, okay, okay. Are you the music man? That's my one guess. The music man from the Godot server. Yeah, this is alphabetically sorted, this list. But I love how there's also public holiday. Oh, okay, okay. Exit controller. Oh, okay. Okay, I have one. My next guess would be that you are from the Godot server, and then you're the person that was in that one like small thread, and I posted like some info like, oh, this is like a character control I made, and then like I talked about the friction based one, and then I didn't fucking have a friction based one, at least initially. I misremembered what it's like, or what the controller was like. I don't know. I don't know if you're that person. If you are, nice. If not, damn, I'm bad at guess who. Oh. Is it just are you just building it, Davey, or is it for like some project? Like is it the project or is it part of a project? Right? Let me if I can go to line 2221. Let's go. Oh, don't worry. I'm not doing RPCs at all. We ain't doing that. Aye, aye. That is not what I'm doing. It's we're just sending packets, binary data, and we know the format because we made up the format. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is actually gonna be different for different players. Fuck. I need to know the kind of oldest index um present on the fucking thing. Damn. How do I know this? I think I just have to keep track of everything. Quantum internet makes packet loss about 100% possible. So true, so true. Yeah. Mm, let's see, let's see. Do. I like the comment of your friend was going into debt. That's good. The packet loss debt. That'd be rough. Okay, I guess we shouldn't be doing a vec DQ here. Do I need another fucking struct in between? No way, dude. No way. No way. Am I really gonna be lazy and fucking hardcode this? True. Fuck it, sure. We're gonna have another layer of abstraction. Waiter, more layers of abstraction, please. Fuck. And then we have and this is not gonna be a thing that we access. It's gonna be a function, kind of. What do we even need this for? We need this for seeing if we roll the confirmed state forward. That's what we need it for. This actually could be simpler, now that I think about it. It's, no. Arr. Arr. Okay. I don't need another layer of abstraction. I can just have another vec DQ. And this is gonna keep track just of a number, right? And every time we receive inputs for a given physics tick, then we increment this counter by 1. And whenever this counter is high enough, then we go, oh, okay, we received everything for this tick. We can move forward. Ooh. I honestly I have not heard of cardiophobia either, but it's awesome. This sounds good. Very, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's reasonable. I've known one person who I don't know if they had panic attacks before, but they saw someone like have a heart attack or whatever, or like, you know, like trouble with their heart like that. And after that, like, you know, like it clicks for them, like, oh shit, this could happen to me, right? It's I don't even know if it was a relative, but it definitely can happen. I mean, saying post, that's like saying that um computer malfunctions are caused by what would I say, like bad RAM, you know? Like, you know, computers will like give you wrong results if the RAM is faulty. Yeah, that's true, but that's only one of the reasons, right? Like, there can be many things that go wrong. I love coming up with analogies. Holy shit. Is there a job where you just come up with analogies on demand? Oh fuck. I just realized that that's like a part of what the LLMs do, dude. If the LLM technology suddenly doesn't work, they're gonna need a guy who comes up with the analogies on demand. I'm gonna be that guy, you know? Sitting behind the fucking computer screen. So true. Okay. Surprisingly, a little amount of work done in 30 minutes. Let's go. All right. That is clap. Analogy about analogies. That is like meta. Holy shit. I love that. Aye, aye. Okay. We have the confirmations. Hmm. Oh, but we still don't know if this specific input thing. Oh, no. We do. Okay, so confirmed tick index only goes up if everything has been confirmed. Okay, so if everything has been confirmed, then this queue has been confirmed for this thing. That's true. But then we are doing this in a bad way for actually multiple players. Fuck. Don't worry. It's we'll get this done today, right? And if not today, then tomorrow. I'm thinking I might want to have the other like separate if it's good thing, but I should make this work for 2 players first, right? So we're gonna do something really ugly, really bad, and we're just gonna pass a fucking boolean in for, are these remote inputs or are these local inputs, right? That is terrible. And this is not how it's gonna work. Dude, how perfectly do this line up? Holy shit. That's awesome. Anyway, by chance, all of these 3 line up. Yeah, stress also. And it's genetic factors also play a role. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. This. I guess then we are just doing. I don't even need the fucking player ID passed in. I know if it's 0 or 1 based on the fucking. This. There we go. I'm gonna make it even uglier. Let's go. If that's okay. Then go through the inputs. Iterate tick is below or equal to the confirm tick. Then we just go forward. We don't care. We get over here. The inputs that we have are inputs that we haven't seen before. And I need to compare it to what I have present currently. I'm feeling like I actually need the abstraction layer still. Maybe. It's not that bad, you know, it just adds to the compile time a bit. Nothing really else. Okay, let's just resimulate forward always. Yeah, this is what I thought already. It's just always assume the inputs are different. This I can optimize this later. Yes. Because there are other problems to tackle. I shouldn't get stuck in the details. And even if I wasn't like trying to do this under like a time pressure thing, it's still good to get the thing working and then make it better than to try to make it better and then make it work, you know? Okay. Them. Okay, we push back. We do that. So, do I even need to know the index? Well, I do need to know it here. Yep. We just give it more. And then after this, we will say that the confirmed tick index is iterated tick. Okay. Oh, but this is only with this. If they're remote inputs, then we are changing the confirmed tick index. If they're not remote inputs, we don't care. Do we use this for anything? Nope. We'll remove it. Let's go. Okay. Nickel 2221. Okay. We shouldn't even have. Okay, we have the start tick index as the first argument, so we'll need to figure that out. These are local inputs, so they're not remote. And the index for this is always going to be the current tick. How am I keeping track of this? Current tick, hello? We don't have that. We're gonna make that up. It's gonna be 0, and it's gonna be like a fucking U64. Oh, I've put this as U size here. I guess. It can be a U size. Okay. Register inputs, current game tick, input frame, false, true. Now we need the networking part. Oh, okay. And you want a fucking vec. So I'll need to wrap this in a vec. Yep. And that will need to. Oh, even the. Okay. Okay, so game state only has one input state. We're supposed to have one game input per player. Yes. Imagine making the code correct. Instead of just fucking doing this. Also, I hit caps lock on accident. We're going full hard coding mode. Let's go. We're actually, this might not even be good. I don't think this is what I want. I already have this here. Yeah. I'm gonna have 2 game inputs. And we're indexed into that slice or array, whatever. And now and we'll assume that we always receive inputs. Like this, you're not gonna be in a world and then have someone join. You're gonna both join the world at the same time, right? And this is a limitation for now. There are a lot of limitations with this, but yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. So now, well, this has been done before. Now I need to get input frames for all of the players. And this is the predicted game state. And now we need to ask our input history. This function doesn't exist yet, but we'll need it for this player, and then we need it for current tech. Also, actually, I'm curious. What does transient game state bring to your mind? Like, what do you think that means? And this is a the name of a variable, and the type of the name of the struct is transient game state as well. No, transient. Okay, no. Oh yeah, I need to do this. I have no words. I would appreciate, I don't know, I would appreciate a genuine answer to that question. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Okay. We gotta do the same meme here. For I and 0 to 2. We only need read access to this. Would, and then we will say basically all the same shit. No. Huh? Oh, I don't need this anymore. There we go. Okay. Yeah, damn. No bites? No bites for the transient game state? No guesses? Damn. Unlucky. I'm lucky. Let's see. Maybe you get a chance to win a prize. Isn't that good enough? Okay. So I guess we're giving this read-only reference. Then we have the tick. And then we have... Oh, no, it's the player first. Okay. And now, index is going to be... Oh, also probably going to do this a bit differently in the future. If I'm going to simulate multiple ticks in a row, then it's going to be good to get a vec of inputs for all the players instead of individually curating this thing where it's like, oh, give me this tick for this player and give me this tick for this player, you know. It's we can just get a whole fucking vec. But again, I don't have to worry about optimizing that for now. This is that's probably not gonna matter for the performance actually. This is not like a very hot loop, I don't think. Anyway. This is going to be bigger. Yes, so this should be the index on array. If we are trying to get... okay, hold on. How's this actually going to work? And I don't know what you mean by a variable being in motion. Transient doesn't have anything to do with being transported. But actually, let's see. What is the definition? Interesting. I had a different kind of image in my mind. Let's see. Okay, actually, okay. I'm wrong. The one is also transient does relate to this. Damn. I don't know that. Interesting. Okay. To me, what I intended with transient is basically that, you know, I have the game state that exists and is rolled back, you know, like entity positions and whatever. But then I need some game state that is not gonna be rolled back, that kind of exists outside of the world. So I call that the transient game state. That is like a level above like the normal game state. So if like, is the game paused or not, right? And paused just means, is the cursor freed or not? Yeah, kind of that. Like in my head, transient also connects to that, but I guess not. But I'm not gonna call this fucking ethereal game state. That's too long. That is too long. But if you have a better word for that, I can't just mass replace the instance of the word. Okay. Oh, do I really do this? I guess so. Nope. Yes. Okay, it doesn't complain. Yeah, but it's like, how would I say? That quote unquote temporary game state that is going to be rolled back. I just want to call that game state, right? Like that is the thing that you have. But then you have something one level above that isn't affected by rolled back. No, at least directly. Like it's not going to be cloned and resimulated same way. Because I might do an optimization for the world, or it's not directly cloned, but instead like it kind of smartly handles what data should actually be duplicated and whatnot. T games then P game data. No. I'm kind of committed to only using full words. Like if I have T game state, then I need to explain what it is, right? To be fair, even with transient game state, I do explain what it is, but I think it kind of makes sense. But the problem is, if it only makes sense to me, then it's like, I guess it's like half the battle. No, it will change, so it's not really static. That doesn't really like click for me. Anyway, hold on. Do we want this to happen? It's kind of incorrect right now. We don't want to do this here. Yeah. This is not how it should work. No, I'm having some fucking Hunter x Hunter music play in my head. It's awesome. Evanescent game state. Dude, that I get like an instant no thank you, but it's also kind of funny. I don't think like I know what it means just because of the context, but I wouldn't know what that means. You know? Okay. Do I really need to start like making a flowchart type of deal? Useless games. Oh, the evanescent idea was so good that you had to suggest that twice. So true, so true. Yeah, okay. The problem here is that I'm registering the inputs and then I'm immediately doing this, which is not good. Like we need to keep track of the confirmed inputs. Fuck. This is annoying. Like, this is the flow that I'm looking for. But what I'm right now doing is store remote inputs and then mark latest confirmed tick. Like, I don't have these steps in the middle, which is bad. So I guess I just don't do this here. So simple. I just need to do that outside of this fucking function. Yep. This function is fine. So we don't have this yet. It's gonna happen soon. We're storing these. Now we need to roll back. It's gonna happen in here. Yeah. You stored inputs. Yeah. Yep. Okay, then we need to send inputs through. Let's see. It's not really local game state. It's but it's not going to be communicated by the network or affected by the network. Is kind of the idea, with a asterisk for if the world goes in there. It really just, all it really means is that that's the game state that doesn't get rolled back. I guess honestly I could go back on this and just say that the transient game state is the game state, and then the other game state is like networked game state or whatever. Meh, but I'll stick with what I have now. It makes sense to me and it's good for me. Anyway, yeah, me saying I'll stick with it for now, I acknowledge that it could mean that it will never change. Smile. Okay, how do we actually send shit? We need networking. Imagine. Yippee! Can you believe it? He's making a new file. I think I do want the wrapper around the UDP. I can't believe that you still don't believe me. Like, you don't understand how close we are. You don't understand. Okay. Podstruct. Or do we even need this abstraction layer? I kind of just assumed that we're gonna need it, but what if we don't need it, right? Whatever, I'll just write the code here and then it's actually, I'm not gonna get there. Let's see. Okay, so we just do this and receive, now we send. Fuck it, we just go to the lib.rs monstrosity. Let's see. This network socket equals STD net UDP socket, and let's go. Okay. I can have just a single buffer that I reuse for this shit, so I'll just do 2048. That's big enough. Amount on source, okay. So I guess this is a non-blocking thing. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, 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 okay. So where do we want to try to grab these inputs? I guess before we run physics. Just do it here. But I kind of want to put it into a separate function. Yeah. What do I exactly want to do? Fuck it, this is a bad name, but that's whatever. And we're gonna get a UDP socket. That's gonna be a mutable reference probably to it. Where could be from? Oh, it only needs a read reference. That's good. And then we need the buffer. Can I just say this? Does it need a known size? I don't know. Hopefully not. Actually, we could just make the buffer here. Honestly. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. I could optimize this and reuse the same buffer and yada yada yada, but it's whatever. This returns the number of bytes read and the origin. Also, if I made this a struct, then I could definitely... Yeah. Yeah, having this in a struct would mean that I can just have the buffer exist in the struct, and it will not be fucking dropped and recreated constantly. But we'll roll with this. Yippee. We don't really want to crash if we don't have data. We just want to... This needs to be in a loop, actually. This just needs to be an else. We will handle all packets. Everything is going to be handled here. You don't really care about the source address. If someone is intercepting our block game traffic right now when it's not released, I don't care. Have fun. All right. Okay. Damn. Good luck. We have that. Honestly, I need only read access to this, so I can do this, and then... Alright, now... This is what we're gonna give out. Yes. We also need the start index. Oh yeah, and I'm assuming that one packet equals one of these. Okay. This is just for one player, so this is kind of fine. No, I mean, one packet is going to be one deck of these. Well, we might receive multiple packets. I need to somehow gracefully deal with that, but I think... Rhymes. We get multiple, and we get multiple. You just handle all of them. But it's not the fucking responsibility of this code. Like, this is the payload that we're receiving. And that's what we're gonna give back. Yep. These are gonna be just payloads. And then we need to decode this shit. Yeah. Yup. Do we have save load implemented for usize? We don't. So I guess it's going to be a U64 and then we convert it to a usize. That's fine. That is fine. We're going to have kind of direct shenanigans here. Can I do that? Oh. Oh yeah, I need to say buffer. Oh fuck. Okay, sure. I need to say bind. And here we are actually going to do this thing. If we can't bind, we'll just fucking crash. That's fine. Right. Yes, it's gonna be different for the person connecting and the person hosting, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I need to say... What the hell? What do you want, Vic? What the heck? Why do you want the Vic? Oh, okay, okay. Sure. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, okay, okay. Actually, I just typed that wrong. This is gonna be a tuple.
Oh, okay.
So this is kind of ass. I guess I'll make the trade public for now. Yep. This is stinky, but whatever. What I really would want is to have a type that is the start tick index and then the embed frame, and then I would just call load lol. But I need to manually call load for two things now. Just kind of, well, actually no, I can move this into save load. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Because these are like the first kind of functions here. Yeah. Pub and alright. Have a good one disposing of the carton. Okay. Guess we're gonna return an option. And it's gonna be a vec. Oh, it's gonna be a single one of these. Yeah. One packet equals one of these. Oh, there we go. If data, we use the current data version always. We don't assume that we're sending on some old ass version. Anyway. Damn. The cough. Oh, okay. I need to do this. Do this. And we need to say sum and then wrap this into one more layer. Okay, nice. And now here we'll say parse input packet. Yippee! Yippee! And you can get the ownership of that iterator. Fuck. What do you, oh, do you want a mutable fucking reference? Sure. Have it your way. Me. What? Oh, okay. It needs to be mutable. Well, hold on. It needs to be like this. There we go. Welcome B. And we have the payload, and now we say payload pushback payload. Oh, okay, it's just push, not pushback. This is not a vec DQ, this is just a vec. Okay, and if it's somehow malformed, then we will say I think that's a good separator. Nice, very nice, very nice. Me when I have to go to the correct line in code. Okay, so we have that now. We're gonna receive all of the thingies, and it's just gonna work. Very cool. Now we are gonna make the other function. We still need the socket. And then we need the inputs. Very cool. I guess I could have implemented save load for a tuple like this. Well, I don't think that's necessary. Anyway, okay, send inputs to network. That's we're gonna need to. We need to do stuff here. We do. This is decoding. Parsing could mean either one. I'm gonna have we're just gonna receive the vec from this. Okay. Okay, very cool. Need to encode the inputs that we are gonna have here. Convert it. Now we need to save. Yep. And then wow, that's so difficult. Encoding and decoding part is so hard. So I haven't done it. Like, it's basically done already, is the point. I just need the surrounding logic still, and that's fine. So this is the entire packet. That's cool. I need to drink water. Also, how would people feel if I pivoted from making a voxel parkour game to making like a 3D platform fighter instead? Because I suddenly have multiplayer. Like, is that crazy? The time I want to be done with a project at some point, or like have something playable, you know? And I feel like splitting my attention is bad for that. Also, I do want to say, like, yeah, I mean, that's, but, no, I mean, but I can just decide which one is more realistic, or like which one is more fun. But here's the thing, right? Is people always be saying, "Oh, it's never too early to make a Steam page." But I really was feeling like I think there are points where it's too early, right? I feel very fucking justified in thinking that because yeah, like I might not even make the parkour game for like multiple years if I get distracted by a platform fighter. Yeah, it's like, but it's like, what if I don't want to commit to the project yet, right? Like, that's my problem. Like, and right now, like, I didn't have a reason to believe that I would pivot, but now it's like, well, if I have multiplayer, a platform fighter is gonna need way less content, right? Because the parkour game is about the content. Like, you have the base mechanics, and then it's just content on top, content. If you don't have that, then you have no game. Whereas with a platform fighter, you have the mechanics, and you have some characters, and then you have like, you could get away with really simple maps, right? There's less content that you need to churn out, but like, characters are easier to make than the amount of levels that I would like to have in the game, like in the parkour game, right? Characters are content, but you need less of it. downside with the platform fighter is that you need people to play, you know, multiplayer. But we'll see what happens. Line 69, let's go. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a easy way to sync time, or that's an easy thing to sync time into. But bots are fucking great, honestly. Like, you know, benevolent bots that players can play against if there's no one else. Yeah, definitely. It can keep someone playing, and then a real person joins, right? Or like any kind of single player activity, right? Anything. Okay, how do we send this shit? Send. Let's go. Let's send it. And then we give it the... Can I just give it the fucking thing? Do I need to make this a slice? Don't tell me I need to make it a slice. Oh, it just needs to be borrowed. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, fair enough. But it's still like, how to say, like if someone wants to play and there's nobody playing for like a while, and it's like, damn, you know, like they can beat up the fucking bots, right? Like it's a one level up from like a training dummy, where it will also try to like hit you. Like in Smash Bros. Ultimate, for example, like if you're in a waiting lobby, there's gonna be some NPC they can kind of hit around. I don't know how often they counterattack, but I'm thinking like something like that, right? Okay. Where do we get the inputs? Where do we get the inputs? Where do we get the inputs? Sweet. I don't know why I said sweet. A register inputs. Oh. Now why is this in this loop? Physical input state. There we go. Okay, yippee. Here's the input frame, and then we want to send it. I guess it's fine to have it in this loop. Or actually, yeah, we need to collect these and then send them afterwards. Kind of. Fuck, this is annoying. I guess because I really want to send the inputs before running the simulation, because sending the inputs after running the simulation is just adding pointless delay. But it's the easier thing to do, so I think I will do the easier thing and send the inputs after the simulation. Yep. Or actually, do I even need to do that? So I just register the inputs in the game state. Those games... Does it work right now? Like, can I move? Come on. Oh. We panicked. 4, 6, 7. Oh, why am I doing this? What were the values? Oh, I guess it's 0 and 0. Sure. It's terrible, but whatever. Whatever. Out of bounds access. Libby. Where? 4721. Okay. Which one? It's probably this. We have the input index, and then we are gonna have the length.
Okay, what's wrong?
What is wrong? Oh yeah, I need to be thingy thing. There we go. Why are we crashing? Oh, we have nothing here. We've got nothing. Why do we have nothing? Didn't we register the inputs already? I guess not because of this. Okay. Because we're not receiving anything for the remote player. Okay. Let's just always use the local inputs. Smile. Oh. What? Still? Oh no, fucking I'm dumb. I'm going to do this. Okay, interestingly, we are constantly spinning and I can't move. And the Vec DQ is becoming larger and larger. Okay. Why exactly? That's a good question. Well, the input index is always 0. That's probably why. Why is it 0? Why is saying 0 for the tick? Player ID, then current game tick. Supposed to be something else. Okay, let's also print That's interesting. Zero and zero. What do you mean? We're calling it with zero, huh? Player ID and then tick. Player ID and then tick. Oh, am I just not incrementing this? That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, we can move. Yippee, 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 yippee. Okay, very cool. I think this is a branch time. New branch. Okay. Well, I need to fix all the tests at some point. They're kind of broken currently. Anyway, that's okay. Now. I still need the part that gives me kind of invented input frames whenever we don't have inputs for a player. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna do a very lazy thing. Okay. Oh, actually, I can just take the latest one, right? RecDQ, hello. Let's duplicate the tab. I want the latest element. Well, I can just do length and -1. Why am I looking at the documentation? Okay, so input index is smaller than this thing. We do this. Otherwise, we do that. Yippee! Um, I kind of took it out. That's fine. I can just remove that. Okay. It might fail when we have 0 inputs. And it will fail when we have 0 inputs. Libby. I don't know what you're referring to. Zero idea. Oh, yippee, Libby. I guess. Fair enough. Thank you for letting me in on the joke. Okay. If this is 0, yeah, indeed, I can do programming. Can I just say input frame new, or is that illegal? Yeah, we don't really have that. That's annoying. I guess I could just wait until we receive a packet from the fucking remote client. And that's our signal to start doing network shit. The start is like the hardest part, if I can swear. Like, how do we do we? Well, that doesn't fail at least. Well, it will fail because of not receiving packets. No. Yep, this exact thing that it's panicking. That's fine. I guess I need to start waiting now. For future testing, I'm gonna need to have 2 clients running. Scary. I'm at the part where I need 2 clients. I guess what I could do is kind of spam a packet. I'll just invent the first input frame, which is we are not holding anything. Then we just send that packet over and over. When we receive that packet from the other one, then we have an input frame to go off of. And then we can start processing our own inputs and whatever. Yep. That sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, starting game loop. Yeah, we're gonna move this a bit lower here because we're actually starting the game loop here. And we have buttons. It's gonna be that. The mouse movement is nothing. Oh. Here we go. I guess I don't need to do it separately. Okay. Start tick index is 0. And we are sending just one. There's a very slight chance that we will desync on the very first tick, but we'll see if that happens. If that happens, then I'll just make a hard-coded thing where on like tick 10, all players get reset. Imagine solving the issue when you can just work around it. Let's go! Let's go! Now... No. But we don't call the receive function anywhere. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, fair enough. I'm guessing we should be doing it before we go into physics ticks. There's no reason to wait for the physics ticks. Yep. I can just do it here. And it could be nothing. It could be a lot. And that's fine. There we go. Oh yeah, we need to give it a socket. Good. Now, we just give this shit to the input history. We don't have to care about really anything. This logic has been handled. Transient game state, input history. Okay. I only need that. Okay. And these are remote inputs indeed. Wow, okay. I just need to write that. Alright. This is getting a bit scary. Scary. We're getting closer and closer and closer. How do we know if we have anything? I don't really need to peek. I just need to know if we have anything. I guess peek could be the way to do it. Okay, I guess we'll just peek. I guess I should have some here. I feel like they could fail. Let's see. There we go. I want immutable, that's fine. So true. 2 for 2. If I run this, then it should just do nothing, right? Question mark? Yeah, waiting for a network, and then do nothing. Good shit. Oh yeah, and we also need to do this in the loop, I guess. Yes. If we send it only once and then it fails, then lol. But if we receive something, we don't need to send this over anymore. We can just send our real inputs over. Oh, there's still stuff that's not done, but this is getting good. This is getting good. Yeah. Okay. Now we're successfully waiting for the network, and we were not processing any window events. That's fair enough. Yep. Okay. We're binding to the address as well. I've like wiped my memory of almost like every fucking thing relating to network. So if I bind to this address and then I try to send data to the same address, like what the fuck am I doing? Let's take a peek at NetPatty. Is it a previous Godot version perhaps? I think it's in like Godot 3. Oh, it's not. Let's see what happens. What do we have here? Like, how do we send anything? Is the question. We just say listen. Okay, what if we just here we say host and here we say join. Okay, so this is just broken, but we saw some stuff happening. The host server, the packet server listen at this address, and join server says connect to host. What are these? Oh, interesting. How does this fucking work? How do I replicate this? What? This is very confusing to me. I'm curious if I... Yeah, it places them there. Like, what do you do? Because this binds the thing? So we need the other to bind and the other to send? Question mark? Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. And if I ran two of these, then the other would probably fail to bind, because the other is already bound. Oh, I could actually use this to my advantage. I was thinking like, oh, how do I make sure the other binds and the other connects? Well, I can just simply do a thing here where we connect instead of binding if we can't bind. Yippee! Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. I need another terminal. Like if I do this and then I do this. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Where's the thing? It couldn't bind. Yes. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Okay. So I have this, and then I'm gonna say unwrap or I think this is the correct one. Uh we say well, I guess we need to bind to some random thing. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see if it makes any sense. Like, does this even check? It doesn't. Oh, okay, I need to unwrap this thing. If that works. That works. And now we need to know the address that we are connected to. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we're gonna do a thing here. Uh, I have multiple things here. So, how do I want to send packets? I want to socket address. Okay. Mm-hmm. My brain is almost fried, but not quite. We're still good. Yeah, okay. Okay. This is the answer. Holy shit, that took a while. Oh, it's giving me a result. I'll say okay instead of some. And if that's not right, then we do this. Then here we say we'll connect to one lower. And if this is not fine, then we'll do this. This is the logic that I wanted. I just had a hard time formulating it. Alright, if lit, okay. Oh. Oh, this needs to be unwrap. Nice. Alright, are you ready to see a disaster? Oh, fuck. It's building. Alright, now it's waiting for the other client. What the hell? Oh, that's the disaster. What happened? Ad is already in use. This one? Hello? Yep. I never fucking typed that correctly the first time around. What's saying that 8.7 is in use? Oh no? 2225. Oh, I'm restarted. Nah, I just called it again for no reason. I'm glad I put a message there to try to confirm that. Oh yeah, it's actually the thing that I think is broken. Okay, so what the hell is happening now? It's like, why don't you two talk to each other, huh? Both are waiting for a network. That's not good. Let's do a how do we sleep again? It's so amazing that you have to remember the whole fucking thing. Okay, it's just like that. I mean, I could import sleep, I guess, but this is a problem of my own choosing. Still 100 ms. Sleep here? Oh, we are not like triggering the loop constantly. Is the peak just pausing everything? Hello? What is our read timeout? Read timeout. Okay, we should probably set the read timeout. Nah, I think that's our thing. Read timeout should be 0. If we have something, then we do something. If we don't have something, then we never fucking wait. We just go. I think it's a set read timeout, yeah. An error is returned if the 0 duration is passed to this method. What do you mean? Why? Sure, so we need some thing there. Oh, or is this lower level than I think? Is it like if we don't read the packet, then nothing is gonna happen? No, surely not. Like, they're not gonna get silently robbed. Surely there's some, like, OS level queue for this. What am I fucking writing? Let's just do 10 ms, I guess? Oh, it's gonna be some. Okay. Okay, the other player is not moving. We did load into the thing. Also, do you like my waiting room? I guess the waiting room is not gonna be used, but I like this waiting room. Why are we not processing the inputs? Is the question now. The way you said that reminded me of like how would I say, not reminded me, but gave me like the vibes that you're like an RPG game character. I don't know. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. And I say that lovingly, you know. I hope you don't take it as an insult. No. Fuck. Damn. Sure, I'll let you say that. Because yeah, yep, I deserve it. I deserve it. Anyway, let's see. So we send packets though. That's, I feel like that's cause for celebration, and if not celebration, it's cause for a commit. Hee hee. There we go. True. Okay, so we receive the inputs. Then we just do nothing? Question mark. What is going on? I need to do that. I need to do this. And that should work. Yeah, 0 and 1. That's fine. Are we just never hitting? No, I mean, but even if this is... Hold on, so what is actually happening? So I just can I do this with one command? I can. Okay, good. Oh, but then... Okay. That's a bit... Can I like group these two together? Somehow? Hmm. We're gonna have these two, and if we do Control C, yeah, it only does one. Eh. Whatever, I'll just do it like this. Oh. Is there a socket now that's not unbound? Question mark? Oh, no, there's not. We're getting path A and path B. So both are being hit. Oh, but they're different players. Okay, so... The input index is always 0. Question mark? No, it is not. Thank you. It's very interesting that the other client is connected to seemingly nothing, and the other is in the network wait loop. I don't really understand how that happens. Okay. How often do we actually receive inputs? Are we ever receiving anything? Is there anything to be thankful for? Oh. We are shrimply not receiving anything. Are we sending anything? Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe I need to send the inputs to the network. I actually just forgot to do that. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. we have the input frames here. We are gonna need to do some shit. Okay, so we need to keep track of the latest received input. No, okay, we need to keep track of what is the tech index that the other client has told us that it has seen. So we need to know this. We use this to package our own inputs. Anything else? Okay. Are you getting the vibe that the stream is ending soon? Because it's ending soon. But this is like, we're super close. I think I can do this tomorrow. What I think I should do is, no, we're not, yeah, tomorrow I think I can get it done, right? But it's not done yet. But I think what the thing that makes the most sense for me to do right now is go eat and probably look at some school stuff, right? So I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. And then tomorrow I can fucking full focus on this. Like, don't worry, it's not gonna be in a state where it's really a thing to try, except for like the initial tests over the internet to see if it handles packet loss, right? That's the most testing that it's gonna go through. Also, awesome thing is that the same system, like encoding inputs, can be used for saving input replays and replaying them, which is great. Yeah, but this is like not a lot left to do. I keep hitting Control S. I'm gonna copy this to my own notes when I'm off stream. Hold on. Hold on. We're super close. It would have been possible for me to get the multiplayer working the stream, but you know, it didn't happen, and that's fine. But I will head out. I'll go eat. I'll relax, recharge some of my energy, and then look at some school stuff. Because I could grief myself by like full committing into this, but I will see what makes the most sense. I did say that I would stream tomorrow if I don't get this done. I will at least get multiplayer working. Like that, I'm saying that I will do that. I guess I'll need to entertain the what if I don't do it, then I lied. But I think I will get it done, right? We'll see, right? We'll see. I'll try to remember to send you a message, lol, about that. But yeah, I will head out for now. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. See ya. Bye bye.